level.
Lariat.
And there's the bell. And here we go. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
The abuse these competitors are about to put themselves through with the hope of being the last one standing is almost hard to imagine.
Ziggler is here to show the world just how good he is, and he's ready to steal the show.
Well, it's that attitude that gives him the moniker of the show-off, but you've got to respect the guy who isn't afraid to lay it all on the line and bet on himself.
What a stomp. Good grief. Power bomb. What a dive.
Nailed it. This is raw power here.
Gut-wrench suplex coming. There's more to come. Another. This superstar's still not done. Guys, I can't help but be reminded of when Dolph Ziggler first arrived on the scene and introduced himself before every match. I think it's fair to say everybody knows who Dolph Ziggler is now, though.
Beautiful technique.
Back suplex. Oh, looking for another, it looks like. As Michael alluded to, Dolph Ziggler has gone from introducing himself to making his name known. And Corey, Ziggler earned that reputation by beating some of sports entertainment's biggest names.
You're right, Byron. Think about it. Edge, The Miz, Randy Orton. Heck, Ziggler even rid WWE of the authority when he was the sole survivor at the 2014 Survivor Series.
Oh, my.
I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
Oh, man, what a strike. Super kick.
Tackles, ruthless.
Oh, what a tackle. On the topic of traditional matches versus last man.
Thunderous slam.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars.
First one to make a mistake could fail.
Inverted suplex. What a stomp. Good grief. Scoop slam. Harsh impact. The WWE Universe knows when that bell rings, Dolph Ziggler's looking to steal the show. The show-off takes pride in taking down any superstar who steps in front of him and making it look easy. Knee drop.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
drop kick.
Oh, great height.
What impact.
God damn
Dolph
it.
Ziggler's talent is second to none. The man goes out there to have the best match on the card every single night. And the term show-off is more than just a moniker. For Ziggler, it's a way of life.
I'll be the first to admit it. Dolph Ziggler is charismatic. He's a tremendous athlete, and he's double tough. Men want to be Dolph Ziggler, and women want to be with Dolph Ziggler. Sounds a lot like me. I can tell you, Cole, that's a burden. And a suplex.
Guys, we've seen some pretty creative finishes to last man standing matches over the years, and perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together.
And a suplex. Nailed it.
Byron, regarding that Cena-Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on. German! Suplex!
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match.
Ring rattling!
As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after his superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by the Undertaker.
Yes, yeah.
Scoop slam!
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And your guess as to who will be the last one standing here tonight is as good as mine.
Scoop slam!
Drop kick with precision.
Yo, ran home.
Scoop slam!
Dolph Ziggler makes a point each and every night to steal the show. The show-off takes pride in showing that he's athletically superior, and that while he's stealing the show inside the squared circle, he's stealing the hearts of the female fans in the audience.
Ziggler is here to show the world just how good he is, and he's ready to steal the show.
You know, it's that attitude that gives him the moniker of the show-off, but you've got to respect a guy who isn't afraid to lay it all on the line and bet on himself. fragile.
Scoop slam. Big time last man standing match kicking off here.
And your guess as to who will be the last one standing here tonight is as good as mine.
What a stomp. Good grief. Oof.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt.
You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions. Unforgiven in 2003.
Incredible impact.
Ziggler may be in trouble here. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Yeah, but we all know how tough he is, Cole. It's going to take a steamroller to keep him down for the 10 count.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him.
To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2003 match Corey was talking about, that night we saw Shane leap off the top rope of the Unforgiven set down toward his opponent, Kane.
And unfortunately for Shane, however, Kane moved at the last moment, and it was all academic from there. The referee could have counted to 100. Shane was not getting up.
Scoop slam. It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10.
And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal.
The thing about the unique rules of this match, as Michael was saying, is that superstars will go to amazing extremes to keep their opponents down for a 10 count.
Oh, that's the truth, Saxton. Last Man Standing has definitely resulted in some unique usage of everything from weapons to pay-per-view sets and everything in between.
The slam!
Back in the ring again.
You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003.
He's done it.